It's called.
All right, everybody out there in TV land, here in Bridgeport, Connecticut, at the Downtime TV HQ, it's Dream Time!
Oh, what's up, everybody?
Yes. Get it.
We
Get
are
it.
tuned in
Get it.
to Screen Time. Oh, yeah. I'm Tony, your host. It's episode 84.
84, 84, 84, 84, 84, 84.
Bang.
Just
Wow.
like that.
Just like that.
Just like that it starts.
Episode 84, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Tony.
And Tony.
We have Manny over there on the table.
Manny.
Whoa.
New
Yes,
setup.
New setup. Hello. And then Michael on the couch
Michael
over
on
by
the couch, but it's
my
still
left,
me.
Manny's right.
It's still me.
Yeah. Still, no, yeah, because it
Still
goes,
me,
it goes Manny on the
but it's
table,
over there.
Mike
but
on the
me.
couch.
Over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when like
dude.
I talk, you'll go to this shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to talk
Yes.
as
Yes.
you.
Anyway,
Hello.
guys, no. Let's not get out of hand here, guys.
Oh my God, he's all business today.
It's all business. We love it though.
Yeah,
We
makes
love
me,
it.
excited.
It's because he came off of Sportsport, man. There's a lot of business going on in Sportsport.
Oh, Barnes is all business.
It's all
It's
business,
all
dude. No
business.
talk. Trash on the field is the trash. Get out of town, dude.
Love it.
Anyway, guys. All right. Very special episode for you
Very,
here
very
today.
special.
We're doing the top underrated movies ever.
Of all time.
We have our top 5 picked honorable mentions as well.
We got
Michael's
plenty.
probably going to chime in with a few of his own as well.
Yeah,
Love
oh,
to
yeah.
see that.
Yes.
While he's editing on the couch. What
I
is he
know.
editing? Stay tuned.
Oh, I like that.
Dung, dung.
They'll definitely be seeing it in their news feed.
Are you trying to do some? Yeah, there it is.
DJ.
He's trying to DJ scratch,
Oh,
but it doesn't look.
oh!
like
That
It
looks
just
like
looks
that.
very-
That
it looks
face
like
you're making
very,
makes
like,
me think of a face you
aggressive.
probably make.
Yeah, that
like,
was an
often.
aggressive look. An aggressive focus. Don't look so creepy. Oh,
Wow, the lights. Can we just talk about the
I
lights?
know,
guys?
dude. Look
Lights
at
are pretty
this.
sweet.
I feel like I'm in a techno party. It's awesome.
Yeah.
But it looks better on your side. Look at you. I feel like you look like a Twitch streamer.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. The lights.
Oh,
See how I finished that?
I did.
See how I cut it like that, though?
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
You're all
I love
beautiful.
the cuts, dude. We're all beautiful.
You are the beautiful.
All right, let's get into our news and updates
Please
for the
do.
day. Pretty crazy news day, I feel.
We got a lot. You said.
We have a lot of news, but I didn't really see any good trailers to be kind of looking at. So I said, forget the trailers. dude.
Forget the trailers.
You know, I don't want to put a bad trailer out there and
Why
be
would
like,
we
just,
wanna-
it's just not good,
Exactly. We're not like that.
dude. Yeah, because last time I did that, I got yelled at
Exactly. You were
by
by your mother.
Oh, your mother?
no,
Yeah, your mother would be.
Yeah,
by
mad.
you two.
No,
Never by us.
We would never do
We
that.
support you.
Always and forever.
Okay, dude.
Ooh, Bill Murray.
No, we're gonna start with
Oh,
Ezra Miller.
Ezra.
Oh, he's back in the
my God.
news.
So back in the news.
Please tell me what is he in now for? What did you
So I don't know if you heard, Manny,
I don't know
But,
if you
uh,
heard, Manny.
last week when I think it was just Mike and I.
Oh, he has
Um,
this. I forgot.
Oh,
Hawaii.
were you here? Oh, Hawaii,
Hawaii,
again, the
break
second
it.
time.
No, it's
number
more.
2?
Yeah, you
more.
weren't here for
Yeah,
it,
he wasn't.
Please.
dude. On his,
Recap.
all right. So Ezra Miller, obviously we know in Hawaii, threatened people, drunk, got thrown out, went to their
Yeah.
house, their lives to burn them, whatever. Arrested. WB's like, I don't know what we're gonna do. Bad publicity. I don't know if we can handle it.
Yeah.
But emergency meeting. But we'll kind of take it from step by step, day by day. On his way to court
No.
for the first
For the
incident,
first
he
incident.
gets into another altercation
Yeah.
and is arrested for like second-degree assault.
What?
WB now, as of a few days ago, dropped him. WB done. No more Flash. No more
Wow.
Grindelwald.
That's-
No more Ezra Miller, dude.
All right. So I can chime in a tiny bit right now because of the fact that I just watched that movie, and it's this whole series has gone to shit.
Really? Well, because no Depp.
So my wife, she's an enormous Harry Potter fan, and so we went and
my
we
mom.
watched, and I'm sitting there going like, I don't mind who was playing Grindelwald. I forget his name. He was the villain in the first Bond with Daniel Craig.
Mads
The guy-
Mikkelsen.
yeah, the
something
guy
like
that bleeds from the eye. in the
Yeah.
poker game, yeah. So he's
Bleeds from the eye.
exactly he's Grindelwald,
Mhm.
and it just after seeing Depp and his in costume, for the
Right.
last, nothing's gonna beat that to me.
Mm.
And I think so that lost, and now you're losing this. I mean,
I know it's not good, dude.
no, I don't want to give any spoiler alerts, but I mean, it's just like I don't know. This dude,
And then now the Flash
and
too.
now the
I mean,
Flash, that
they talk about using the TV Flash.
yeah, which they should. They should.
Which they should. But I thought Ezra Miller was a good Flash.
I really just don't. I think he looks too psychotic.
Dude, he's not good, man. Like,
Yeah,
come
it's
on,
not-
dude. That character, the Flash, is like you look at him and you not Ryan Reynolds, but you think like someone like that, like someone that you want to punch in the face.
But
But he's so exactly. But he's
lovable.
exactly. So
Well,
lovable,
the
and he's your best
difference.
friend.
So the difference for the TV,
He's
guy,
too soft.
He exactly. You love him,
But
but
he's
when you hate
soft.
him, it's because he is so soft.
Yeah,
and you're like, come on, dude.
I
But then when
know.
he's Flash, then he does everything right. So
I know.
it's
They need to
different
just maybe
stuff.
just find a new.
Exactly. Find a new guy, put him in there, just like they did with Spider-Man. Brought in a nice Tom Holland.
Even though they're
reboot
gonna apparently
everything.
they're making Toby
Of
Maguire
course.
Spider-Man.
They need to stop that.
And
right now.
As they should.
No, he thinks Toby
Yeah.
Maguire is the best Spider-Man ever.
Really?
Maguire?
Yeah.
Dancing Toad.
Absolutely, dude. Absolutely,
No.
dude. Yes.
Why?
Why?
I think those movies were so meh. It was
What?
they were too gimmicky, and that's because they were their first superhero type movies. And they
Well, I
made
mean,
them
it's a
too
comic
gimmicky.
book movie. Comic
I
books are
know.
kind of gimmicky. And on top of it, I thought Tobey Maguire's just a great actor, dude. His the hard scenes when he tells Aunt May that he's the reason why his Uncle Ben got killed, when he sees Uncle Ben dying,
Yeah.
screaming Mary Jane and stuff, and the whole thing with obviously James Franco, and then in the first one, Willem Dafoe, Green Goblin,
Yeah.
one of the best villains there. Willem Dafoe was on it, dude.
I'll-
At the end, when he kills him with his own glider,
Oh,
he's
yeah,
just
that
sitting there
one was-
perched up with his half
goes through
screwed up mask, dude. Yeah. Oh, it's so good, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, my mother, hold on.
Oh.
Toby was the best.
Ah, there it is.
Obviously, I grew up going to the movies with my mom,
I bet-
Spider
I
Man.
know. That.
So there's a few choices for our topic, but I'll get into that after the news and
Oh,
updates.
yeah.
You
I
know,
got
you gotta wait. You gotta wait.
Gotta wait for that.
But yeah, so Ezra Miller, sad.
It's a
But
bummer.
honestly, I'm happy that WB took a stand here.
Yeah, you have to. You can't-
Because
that's some volatility right there.
He's
a
dude.
psycho.
there's something wrong there,
Yeah.
and they gotta figure it out, dude.
Family.
Yeah, dude. This was it was actually pretty
Does he
funny.
know about the news though about the chick that they now?
Brie Larson is now in Fast and the Furious, along
Serious?
with Jason Momoa.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
nice. I guess
They're going
Yeah,
for
really, dude.
15.
we're going. What are we on?
yeah,
11.
really, dude.
10. No, it's 11 now.
10?
It's coming 11.
It's
11's
it's
coming.
Fast 10,
Fast 10's coming.
Fast
Yeah.
10.
10,
Jesus,
10.
10.
they're just gonna keep on going until they can't. Yeah.
So we don't have much plot details, but
Jason Momoa, really? Is he gonna be?
It's
are,
funny,
Are they
dude.
good people or bad people?
Yeah, I'm the Rock's brother.
I think Jason Momoa is a bad person. Brie Larson, I think, is good. There's not much details has been given for the plot.
he probably
'cause,
gets with her and he's
They
mad.
probably haven't fucking made the plot yet. They'll probably make it
Yeah.
like 2 days before shooting.
Dude, I bet they have like a 15 movie contract, and this is just what they're doing for the next 10 years. Is just creating these movies, because no matter what, they're gonna make money.
I know.
They're gonna make money.
They
They
are
have
gonna
a start
make money.
code. They're gonna make money.
I will watch it. I will pay for a ticket to watch 10 minutes and walk out.
I won't even.
You would
pay
never,
that.
Tony.
I'll-
Tony would never walk out. I would.
I'd watch it, dude.
Tony made me say last time. But the thing is,
You fell asleep anyway.
I fell asleep for like
You fell asleep. How long, Michael? No. Tell
How
me how long.
How long?
I
Half
don't know,
hour?
maybe
25?
like
27 and a half?
like around like 25, I'd say.
25? Tony disagrees. Tony says the whole entire movie. Tony said that you woke up
In space.
in You woke up in your car because they carried you to the car because you were sleeping so nicely.
I mean, the only thing I really do remember is the Civic in space.
In space.
He fell asleep for a good chunk of the middle.
The middle of the
Yeah,
movie, and he woke
yeah.
up in space with fucking Tyrese.
I
and
woke up with
Ludacris.
them doing the chaos. It was the chaos part, like the mission,
Oh,
the
yeah,
last mission.
The mission, yeah.
And I just, what I think put
You
me
only
to sleep?
remember the Civic because that's
You know
what
what
they
put me
you
to
in.
sleep?
What?
The what's the Asian dude's name?
Han.
Han, when he comes out with the toothpick, and I was
Yeah.
just like, he lulled me to sleep. chewing on-
Han's alive.
Oh, wow.
him chewing on it.
Oh, wait, we watched you blow up and die, and there was
Yeah.
no way you got out.
No,
and
but
now
they
you're
showed it.
alive.
But hold on, there was a trapdoor underneath the car.
Yeah, and
blaming it.
Like what, dude? Yeah, like
Yeah.
what do we? And like some guy helped them out of the car. It was all staged. Like get
Oh,
the
yeah.
fuck out
Yeah.
of here.
I
It's
know,
out of
dude.
control.
Anyway, so Vin Diesel went to social media because apparently, and he's taking a big stand
Oh yeah.
for
on
the
what?
script for Fast 10
Oh, is it?
because it excluded Mia, his sister, the character. Sister is.
And does she have to be in it now?
I don't think she really does.
She wasn't even that.
Apparently,
great
she's
in
like she's one of the hackers now, though. She hacks into shit.
Oh,
So
she
she's
now
like the
with Luda.
oh yeah, let me break into this mainframe and
what?
take down the
Yes.
shield so
Click,
then I can
click.
fire off the rocket.
Yeah, I'm going through the dot trash.
Like,
going
oh
through the
my
background.
god,
It's great.
dude, it's so embarrassing.
Yes.
But anyway, he made this whole big speech about how important she is to the
Of course
story.
she did.
And oh my god, the petitions you sent to the studio for Letty's return at the end of Fast 5.
Wait. They did so you're saying the studio tried to get rid of her in Fast 5 for
Literally, that's what it says.
Yeah, that-
Shit, where was it? I just
Right there.
I just
so
I just
basically they didn't want it for 5 years, 5 movies, and
wrote it. No. Like,
no, that's
no,
for
no.
Letty. Letty's different. Letty's what's his face?
The petition, no, like Mia sent petitions, like the actress sent petitions to the studio to get Letty, who is Michelle Rodriguez's character after she died,
yeah.
to get her
Yeah,
written
that.
back into the movie.
And now they're trying to take her out pretty
Yeah.
much, and they're bringing her back in. Okay.
Yeah, I guess so, dude.
I mean,
But honestly, I mean, again, dude, just man, like you don't, like she doesn't need to be in the movie anymore. This movie doesn't even need to be made,
yeah,
obviously.
they can stop now.
And it's just like ridiculous, dude.
But like none of them.
Oh, you're gonna really use that photo,
I
dude?
know.
You're such a chief, bro.
Well, I think that's probably the whole reason why they don't want her in the movie anymore.
exactly. It
Is
doesn't
because
make
they have to
sense.
kind of be writing in,
yeah.
Paul
Walker's
Walker's character, Brian.
Oh, what? He's just back in the day, like back home with the
I know,
kids.
but it's been like what the second movie that they're,
Yeah.
or third movie that they're
Yeah.
trying to do without him. And like Fast 9, he was just like at the end he had come in for dinner
yeah,
because he was at home with the kids.
it's just
And how many times are you gonna do that, dude?
that's,
You know,
Like, dude, they're such chiefs, all of them. They're
They
such
are.
money hungry hoochie mamas.
that's probably why she wants to be in the movie because she doesn't do
wants money,
anything
yeah.
else.
they gotta get paid.
She doesn't have any of the movies. Doesn't do any of the movies.
None of them are except for fucking Charlize Theron and what's his face?
Jason Momoa, The Rock,
Too. The Rock. I mean, The Rock went and
Jason
made-
Statham.
all those can do fine, but no one really in there.
All right, let's get
else.
off this one, dude. Dungeons and Dragons gets its official movie title.
No way.
Do you guys play D&D at all?
Nah, I never was into it.
All right, whatever. We can just skip this one.
That's good.
But it's called Honor Among Thieves, which is kind of cool.
Anybody good link to it?
So far, no.
Sounds good.
Development began back in 2015, but the production team marred by behind-the-scenes issues, constantly changing hands between writers and directors.
Oh, yeah.
Initially, it was Ansel L. Gort was tapped to star, but
Yeah.
this didn't come to fruition. Chris Pine was cast, but then later joined by Hugh Grant, Michelle Rodriguez. Oh, there we go.
Wow.
Plot details for the reboot have been kept tightly under wraps.
I'm not gonna lie. I have no idea what Dungeons and Dragons is all about.
Honestly, dude, there really isn't necessarily.
So it's so
like,
funny
a
when you-
It's an
storyline.
open. It's like an
One of
open sword or
so-
open world.
so one
When
of my-
Tony,
one of my
Tony
good
plays,
friends-
he plays the line. He roars when he plays the cards.
One of my good friends plays, right?
yeah,
And there's like different like journeys you can go on.
yeah.
You know, so like you can buy.
It's a dice rolling game.
Yeah, exactly.
right?
So
Yeah.
you know, you build a character with certain powers and attributes, and obviously, like you are kind of following along the story.
Yeah.
And it's almost like a choose your own adventure story.
Gotcha. Okay.
You know, where it's like, oh, you want to go deeper into the cave, or you want to go right down this hole, see what's down the hole,
Interesting.
and then you go down the hole, and then there's a warlock there, and he fucks you up, and then you die.
And then you die. And then okay, cool.
Yeah.
It's like Magic the Gathering.
No.
No, nothing like Magic.
Magic there's a card game.
Did I just almost start a
You have
war?
a card. It is a card game though. Drew.
It's not really a card game.
That's what it was more famous for.
What are you talking about, Manny?
Manny.
Yeah, you son of a bitch,
Why are
Manny.
you looking at me for? That
Because I have
was-
no camera on Michael.
I know it sucks. I don't even know. I don't need 2 cameras. Just point one on Michael. Jesus. Damn it, Michael.
Manny's selfish.
I
He's
am.
the Vin Diesel of screen time.
Oh my God! Imagine
Oh.
if we didn't write him in.
Oh, yeah.
He'd post a photo of all 3 of
I
us.
would.
Yeah.
I would still show up, guys.
All right. Well, Dungeons and Dragons just are interested. Whatever,
It
dude.
was interesting.
Um,
No,
I'm
it's
gonna-
cool. Like for those like people that are interested in that.
yeah. Just because it's not for us doesn't mean
It's not for someone else, Tony. Why are you so selfish, bro?
Wow.
All right. So
And I'm Vin Diesel.
Bird Box 2. You guys hear about Bird Box 2 yet?
Fuck.
Oh, really? Tell me what is there a plot?
You can't see again. Now you can't hear. What?
Yeah.
So
No.
no.
Stop. No.
But the director of Bird Box, who sucks, by the way.
Wow. Hard words right there.
I mean, she's okay, I guess. I thought the movie sucked, by the way.
yeah,
I thought it was a
wasn't-
terrible
I
movie.
didn't understand why.
No
it got
reason
the hype that it
I
did.
wanted to even watch it, dude. But she wants to make another one, and she wants it to take place in a different country, and they're talking about doing it in Spain, so it'll be in Spanish.
I get. I just.
You could put the
no.
cricket.
Yeah.
noise.
Where is it? Do we have a cricket noise?
Yeah.
Oh, we do. No, I was hearing the movie behind me.
Oh, the good Batman movie. Yeah. There's your crickets. Don't do this.
The Batman was good, Manny.
Batman was
No.
not good. It was.
How
not
is it not good?
It's not good.
Why?
It was so boring.
Why?
Yeah.
How was it boring?
How is it boring?
Yeah.
It was taking forever to do everything in the
I fell
first
asleep in that
20
one a little
minutes.
bit.
His character is the same thing. He doesn't even like. He doesn't act. He just stands there.
I know. And
And
smokes
then,
his jewel.
and then the reason people like
That's
it is
funny.
because he's an actual badass. I get that part. That part was cool that he actually started beating on people instead. But like, no, there's not like there wasn't anything that got me excited.
Really?
And he goes and talks to the penguin and he fucks everyone about that. He's acting like a detective. He's not a detective. He shouldn't be shown all the time. Like that's not Batman. It just didn't make sense to me. It didn't give me any excitement to wait for the next scene to happen. Nothing was happening. So
I
for
was
me,
excited.
sorry. That's just my.
Yeah, Tony was excited.
I know a
was.
lot of people are. A lot of people liked it. I just did not.
That was awesome. From the very first scene, dude, with the dark scene of Gotham and his voiceover of what's going on.
Yeah,
dude.
but
It's
that's
like, yeah.
but that's the thing. It's like I don't
That's
need
so
his
cool.
voiceover. Why are we? Yeah, that's actually the other part that made me mad. Why are we doing a voiceover? They don't have enough dialogue to figure this out. I don't care about his thoughts about this. It's the same, and especially because the writing wasn't even that great. His voiceover is just kind of like, yeah, man, it's dark out here. The life is terrible. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, no. I thought it was like it reminded me of Watchmen.
The voiceover fact to me is one of those things where it's like you don't know what your story has in between, so you need this person.
Right. Well, I think the whole point was because like that was the first Batman movie that didn't really start with the whole like
Well, yeah, the whole
murder parents. You're
yeah.
the kid. You fall down. You're the bats. You're scared. Whatever. Like
of course.
it was the first movie that didn't do that. You know, it took place 2 years into him being
Into him
Batman.
Yeah.
So I thought the voiceover was good.
Yeah, I just thought it was cheesy.
The only thing I thought the writing was good. The only thing I didn't like that was written was like Catwoman. Honestly,
I don't even think I got to her because I couldn't keep on watching. I also
you didn't
just-
finish the movie.
No, I couldn't. Dude, I'm literally watching this movie. There's not a lot of movies that I will stop watching, and I had to stop watching that movie. I might have to give it another chance, but I definitely had to.
Tony's the hardest working man in America.
Yeah, he is. It's a very true statement.
Thank you, Brian.
I've seen that.
Man, he's a living legend. My mom says originally Batman did investigate Manny.
Yeah, but then
Detective
there's-
Comics.
That's right. That's fine. But like as that, but this guy's going out like an MMA guy inspecting. You know what I'm saying? The old Batman would go in. He had gadgets. He had cool ways of getting his thing. This guy's just like runs at him, punches him, and then tries to get answers.
Yeah, there wasn't that many gadgets besides like the camera,
Yeah.
contact lens.
Oh yeah, that thing too.
No, you know what that?
When he's in the crime scene,
And I love and I love in the old Batman's like he's just not a player. Like he's a billionaire playboy philanthropist, Bruce Wayne. He's not like a depressed dude.
It's
Exactly.
Iron Man.
And first of all,
Yeah.
better than Iron Man. Shush. Don't even.
They also like he doesn't go to the he's
In the
not brought
originals, though?
into like the crime scene. He usually like shows up because he's the one investigating it.
I
Him.
know.
It's not like and then-
Before.
and then everyone looking at him and stuff.
I
And he's just
know.
kind of like
I know. Like a robot. Yeah. Yeah.
dude, no, it does not.
They don't get
flow.
along.
It just
He's a
doesn't-
vigilante to them, but
exactly, and that's the other part. If he's the
it's just
vigilante
Gordon.
to him, exactly. That the relationship has always been between Gordon and Ned. When Gordon needs him,
Yeah.
he shows up on the roof.
Yes.
He doesn't show up at a crime scene. He
Yes.
gets his information and then he does his own thing.
Yeah.
There was something about that also threw me out because
And-
then that throws away the comic book part. To me.
Yes.
That just makes him look like a vigilante or some dude in a suit.
Yeah. And in the first one, I was watching it yesterday, and it was like, remember the scene where he's getting dinner with Rebecca, his childhood friend or whatever?
Yeah.
Rachel.
Rachel, sorry. And she comes with Two-Face, and he has Tatiana. He's like, this is Tatiana.
Yeah, she's part of the.
Yeah.
They closed the Russian Russian
Yeah.
ballet because he
Dude,
takes out. Yeah.
Come on. Like
That's the move.
and he's like, look, he sees them touch their hands, right? Rebecca, Rachel, and Two-Face, and he's like, you see him, he's pissed, and then all of a sudden he switches out of it, and he's like, I love what you're doing. You've got me convinced. I'm gonna throw a fundraiser, and he's like, no, I could. He's like, no, you don't understand. One fundraiser for me and my friends, you're never gonna have to campaign again.
Yeah. Like
Love that.
That's
Bruce
makes more sense.
Wayne.
Exactly. That's Bruce Wayne. He's tortured, but he's still a playboy millionaire.
He knows what faces to put. Like, and
Exactly.
Batman is who he really is.
Exactly.
Like,
I don't
exactly.
know.
I'm with you. That's what I wanted to see.
Yeah, I that's what I was expecting and hoping to see. Just a little bit more, a little bit more violence, I guess, because that's what they showed in the trailer. But I don't know. Sorry, and we had to go on that little rant.
You know, I liked it, bro. Because you know what, dude?
I have no problem against
it. Showed a more realistic Batman. Okay, because I think what we're getting through the years with these reboots is, a more kind of psychological aspect to Batman, as opposed to just when it was George Clooney or Val Kilmer, and I'm just the man. I do everything right.
But
Nothing ever bothers me. I'm not
lost the comic book, the superhero part of it. He's a superhero,
right.
You
still
lose,
superhero in this movie.
Yeah, but you lose.
But it's
that
supposed to
in
be like a Batman who's still like not really too sure of himself as Batman. He's not perfect because he just started this. It's his first time facing a big villain here.
But
like
he should be able to be the other end, which is Bruce Wayne, better.
Batman's just a man.
Man with money.
But see, I think that's his struggle now, is to kind of differentiate himself from Batman. Because we've seen even in this one too, the first time he's out at the funeral,
the thing,
it's like, holy shit, that's Bruce Wayne. What the hell, dude? Like he's never come out of the mansion,
reclusive mansion.
Yeah, dude. So I don't know. I kind of like it's a more struggling I'm interested to see how the sequels go. To see how his character develops. Yeah. I think they're setting up for a nice long, his development is going to be, nice.
Bale's Batman definitely got better from the first one. I'm not the biggest fan of the first Batman Begins, but
right. Well, because there's another one where he trained Ra's al Ghul, comes in, wreaks havoc right away.
Exactly. You're like, come on, I get that, but it's
right.
I get the fact that you're trying to make it into reality, but Batman isn't reality. That's the whole point of these characters being created, was to be something different, be like what you wish that could happen.
Right. But I think at some point you have to, I think what the movies are touched upon is that, yes, Batman's a superhero, but he is a man. Like, he's not like a Superman. He's not like a Flash where he has powers. He's just, a really smart, strong, intelligent detective who is obviously kicks some ass and has millions of dollars. Billions with a B.
He owns everything.
But I'm interested. I'm gonna go see the next Batman by myself, Michael.
Will you? Will you though?
No, I'll probably invite you guys.
I know. All right, cool.
I actually already bought tickets for it. Let's get to the big news here, okay? Because this news segment is really coming, really dragging here. We gotta hurry up. Honestly, it's 12:45. Holy shit! 3 Men and a Baby reboot. Yeah. If you guys haven't watched 3 Men and a Baby, it was made in maybe 89, 88.
Was it 89, 88?
87.
That was best year ever. That's when I was born.
It was directed by Leonard Nimoy. Who played Spock.
Yep.
In Star Trek.
Yep.
And it stars Steven Guttenberg, Tom Selleck, Ted Danson. And it was these 3 very handsome, very funny, very charismatic bachelors. Okay. Yep. If Bruce Wayne never had his parents killed and just was chilling,
Yeah, this would be it.
these are the 3 guys he
Yeah.
would be.
Yeah,
And one day, there's a baby on the doorstep.
just open the door,
And
look
now
down.
it's 3 men and a baby, dude.
Bam.
And it's hilarious. I think they made a sequel as well, which did pretty well.
Yeah.
I think it was Disney's first live action movie to ever surpass 100 million at the box office.
Really? Was
Yeah.
that? That's
Yeah.
pretty gnarly.
So pretty sweet, obviously. And they're talking about doing a reboot now. I don't think much has. Zac Efron has been casted for it.
Oh, Jesus.
So I guess we'll see about that.
Okay.
But
one of those guys has to show up. One of them.
I know.
Probably Ted Danson. 'cause
Well, I'm
he's
sure
been
there'll be some cameos. I'm sure Tom Selleck too, though.
Yeah.
He's
but-
still in the business.
Oh, yeah.
Blue
He's still
Bloods.
doing Blue Bloods. That's
And
right.
Ted Danson just looks so freaking good still.
Oh, dude. He's Ted Danson.
I know. It's
He's
so,
just-
and he's still like fit and just
Oh,
funny.
yeah. The
There's-
only difference is that he has white hair now.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. But it's
That's-
still like
That's all the coke on Cheers that really got him going,
definitely
so.
good. You ever see that show he had on HBO for a while? Death something with Jason Schwartzman
Oh, no. I
and
didn't watch it. No, didn't watch it.
Galifianakis. Oh, dude, it's
Yeah.
so
I
funny,
gotta check it
bro.
out.
Check it out, dude.
He's got a few other ones now. He did the Good Place with
Mhm.
What's her name? Jesus, I forgot her name. She was in Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Kristen Bell.
Kristen Bell.
My mom says that she'll go with me to the movies. Thank you, Mom.
We didn't say no. It was him that didn't want to go with us.
She says I can't. They think they can't make up their mind on what Batman is and does. That's a fair point. I mean, because they've been rebooting it forever. They can't do the same
Hey,
thing.
that's true. That's true.
But I'm looking forward. 3 Men and a Baby. I'm looking forward to that reboot. Honestly.
Absolutely.
Disney Plus is going to be on 2022.
Oh,
It
then we
says.
go- yeah. Oh, God, they're trying to reboot everything. We did Cheaper by the Dozen earlier in the month or 2 months ago.
Yeah,
I think we
dude.
talked about them. Like,
I don't even think
I
that's
think
out
they're
yet.
I think they're trying to bring these back.
Yeah.
It was actually a joke I saw on Instagram. I think it was. It's like
Mhm.
I can tell you that it feels like the '90s all of a sudden. Because
Yeah.
we have Cheaper by the Dozen coming back. Ben and
Mhm.
Jennifer are back. It was like all these things, and you go, "Holy shit! The reboots are really coming
Well,
back."
what's good out there right now? Nothing.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Nothing. I've been waiting for something new to come out.
Really?
Yeah, I've can't go on any of
Everything, everywhere, all at once.
I know that's the one.
I heard Morbius was good.
Oh God, that's torture. That's torture.
Sip on that. That looks like coffee today. Actually, look at that.
It is. It is. Got it at Donut Inn, and when I was looking,
Oh
when
yeah.
I went in for my coffee, and I saw past the girl, I saw another girl wearing a Downtime shirt. So I was like,
Oh,
I
double
was
for
like,
that
we got
one.
this. We got
We
this.
own this town,
That's it, baby. That's it, right there.
this county.
This county's
this
all
state.
downtime, baby.
Ridiculous.
Look, get on that board. Give me some more.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. All right.
Let's get to our main topic, dude. Enough of the news and updates. There's a lot of news, a lot of updates, a lot of talk.
It is.
What did I say we were doing today? Best underrated movies. The top underrated movies.
The top according to us.
According to us, which is, what we say is
We're the
is
top.
a law,
We
dude.
are.
Let's start with Manny's picks.
Let's start.
And let's maybe put the camera on Manny.
Hello.
So what do you got today for us?
Well, I think we're going to start off very violent with a history of violence. If you haven't seen this movie, it is, I forget, it came out in 2005. It has Viggo Mortensen and Ed Harris. It's a very interesting movie. It's a little bit more slow paced than many people can handle, but it is a story about a guy that has this family, works at this I believe restaurant, and these two guys come in, mess with one of his waitresses or one of his workers, and he ends up killing both of them.
Okay.
Right. And then all of a sudden this guy comes in, Ed Harris's character, and starts kind of like digging a little bit because he's actually a bad guy. He's a mobster, and they start to figure out what his past used to be, and he pretty much finds out that he's kind of like a witness protection type thing. He was a mobster killer.
Ooh.
Yeah. So now Viggo Mortensen has to kind of like walk that line between he's this family man now.
Mhm. What year was this?
05.
Oh wow. Okay, so nice. Viggo Mortensen.
So yeah, Viggo Mortensen and Ed
a
Harris.
little bit of post Lord of the Rings in the middle. Lord of the Rings.
But again, this was very quiet. Like
right.
it's
Clearly,
this didn't really come out, but like from beginning to end, it is one of the greatest made movies too. You're just like kind of like sitting there all the time waiting for this thing to happen.
Let's go.
And again, history of violence.
Mm-hmm.
He's a mob like assassin.
Nice, dude.
So the dude's just got anger, and it plays a little bit more towards like reality and like not as crazy of like. Have you ever seen the Iceman?
Oh yeah,
tapes? I think about Mortensen like that guy. Very, like he can flip on and off,
right?
But like when it comes to like
cold,
killing, it's just
cold hard killer.
Kill. Yeah,
cold blooded.
So that's one of mine. That's the first one. That's the first one we're going with.
First one we're going with.
First one we're going with. You know, it was a beautiful thing. But number 2 for me is The Prestige.
Oh
yes, this one's a little bit better. I like
Prestige.
The Prestige. This is a magician movie, pretty much.
Love it, dude.
Yeah. Do you love it? Do you know who's in it?
I do enjoy magician movies. I don't know. I've never seen this one though.
Oh, you really never seen this one?
Yeah, no.
Oh, this one has. Look at this. I'm gonna tell you the 3 people. We have Christian Bale. We have Hugh Jackman.
Oh.
We got Michael Caine.
Oh.
We have Scarlett.
Nice.
Johansson.
Yes, Skojo.
We have David Bowie.
Get the fuck out of here.
As Nikola Tesla.
What?
And we have Andy Serkis.
What?
Serkis. Yeah. Dude, it's so surprising that this movie didn't do better because it is one of those like watch throughout the whole movie and you get the twist at the end that you're like, oh my God, I didn't see that coming. Out of control because there's multiple things you don't see coming. It's a very like twist after twist after twist.
So you want to give away too much here?
So I can't give away too much, but it's about 2 competing magicians trying to figure out what their best trick is.
My mom says Prestige was not my favorite, she said.
So dark
yes.
and like, it's very demented too because it's, magicians back in the day not sharing. They're trying to figure out what, how to do certain tricks, how to be the next, better magician than the next, and how to actually make things look, like magic instead of, fakeness.
Right.
But it's kind of creepy. It's very dark. Hugh Jackman's characters gets very obsessed with figuring out how to do a trick and how to do this and beat his other character. It's out of control. So if you haven't seen it, the other movie that it actually competed with, the reason I think it didn't do as well too was because there was another movie called Illuminator or Illumination, something like that. I think it was with
are you talking about the Illusionist?
The Illusionist. Yeah. Wait, hold on.
There's 2 Illusionists though.
Yeah, there was one that came out at the same time, and I think they kind of battled each other, and this one came out last. The Illusionist, is it?
I think this might be the one with
Ed Norton. That's the one. So I think these 2 came out close at the same time. What time did that one come out?
06.
06, so the year after.
Honestly, dude, you inspired me to use this as one of my picks, but now we mentioned, so I won't use it. Honorable mention, maybe.
For this one?
Yeah.
Well,
I love this movie, dude.
So that was the thing. Both of these kind of were like the same, and I think this one beat,
good.
Yeah,
it should have.
Yeah. Well, thank you for that. Okay. Ruining my picks, Jesus. No,
Jesus.
But I mean, you think with an all-star cast like this.
Well, the Illusionist. You want to go over the cast of the Illusionist, dude?
Yeah, go for it.
Let's go, dude. Ed Norton as the main illusionist guy.
Course, yeah.
And then we have Paul Giamatti as the inspector, the cop.
The best.
Jessica Biel is, the love interest sort of girl. And Rufus Sewell, who, if you guys, he was in A Knight's Tale. He was Count Adama in The Knight's Tale. Yeah. Michael.
We watched that.
And he plays the Crown Prince guy, who Jessica Biel is his wife to be.
Gotcha.
And the illusionist starts doing this obviously illusions and
voodoo
stuff, but people think it's like voodoo shit. He gets like shut down. He wants to do a different theater.
He's a witch,
and he starts like bringing people back to life. It's his illusion, like their spirits.
Yeah.
And Jessica Biel's character dies. and there was a big question mark as to how did she die? He thinks Rufus, the Crown Prince, and he brings her back, and she's saying all this stuff with the Crown Prince, and Paul Giamatti's got to bring him down. It's a great freaking movie, dude. Awesome. And you talk about twists and turns and burns and yearns.
Ooh, boy, it is too good, too good.
So anyway,
comparing those two, like you actually mentioned a few things that I'm like, yep, that sounds exactly what the.
I know when you talk about the Prestige, it sounds exactly the Illusionist.
The same.
We should watch them both back to back.
We should at the same time, 2 TVs next to each other, watching them.
Yes,
let's do it.
I'm down with that, dude.
One ear,
we'll have 2. We'll connect a bunch of AirPods, and we're not sure what's happening
exactly,
and we couldn't even tell you about the movies.
Professionals,
awesome.
That's what we are.
Yes.
Number 3, we're going with Sherlock Holmes.
Yes, dude.
Yes, dude. I think this is super, super underrated. I mean, freaking come on, Robert Downey Jr.
and Jude Law
and Rachel McAdams and Mark Strong. I mean, come on, dude.
Oh.
How do you beat this? This is like the best.
Who directed these movies?
This one's Guy Ritchie. Is the second one Guy Ritchie also?
I think so.
Yeah,
definitely the same guy.
Dude, tell me, how do you beat that crew? It's a Guy Ritchie movie.
I know.
You're talking Snatch,
and you're talking about 2 like all-star cast, but it's just like obviously at this time Sherlock Holmes was what 06 first one
09 this is post Iron Man, but obviously I mean the Avengers still going on, so it's still like Robert Downey Jr. is the best Iron Man ever. Oh my God, like he was born for that character. He was born for this too.
In the middle of it, he's killing it as Sherlock Holmes,
dude. And it in a time where Sherlock Holmes is being dominated by Benedict Cumberbatch,
right, on
the BBC show,
which isn't,
dude. I actually loved it. I loved it. I loved every minute of it. It's what I started. I went on a BBC network craze of their shows, and so this was one of them. And I started realizing how English shows kind of get made a little bit more. It's a little bit more
cheesy,
stretched out too.
Yeah, cheesy.
Oh, is that what you think?
Cheesy. Yeah, I think
which ones have you watched?
Like
none.
English shows?
Yeah,
Doctor Who.
Well,
doesn't big count. One for a while, and that one is like
doesn't count. That one's meant to be.
There's
cheesy.
one that's hilarious. They're like in school or something. I can't remember.
That one and Torchwood are very kind of like.
There's another one I think on Sci-Fi Channel that I've seen a few times. It's English
Sci-Fi Channel.
Sci-Fi show. It's like
Sci-Fi
weird.
Channel.
Torchwood probably.
It's torture that you're watching the Sci-Fi Channel.
But it was like this. It was the same comedy as Doctor Who.
Yeah, exactly. It's Torchwood.
Like,
I'm done.
And it's like I feel like the special effects are like not that great. Yeah. So it's just like, dude.
No, but what I realized though, for at least the Benedict Cumberbatch one, and like Luther. Have you seen Luther?
No,
dude.
Luther with what's his name?
Idris Elba.
That show is fire,
dude. That show is fucking insane.
That is like,
if you're gonna watch that one, and then tell me how you feel.
Yeah, talk to us
because
then,
Tony. That one will
talk to me
mind.
cornea then, Tony.
But either way,
what?
Talk to me cornea then, Tony.
Tony.
You gonna say that?
Oh,
okay. I could take it.
Oh yeah.
But back to Sherlock Holmes. It's a different Sherlock Holmes. It's a more Iron Man-y Sherlock Holmes.
Iron Man-y.
Iron Man-y. Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
He liked that.
Oh, hit it. Boom.
Funny.
He brings a whole new look to the character, the Iron Man-esque, feel to it. So it's a little bit different.
And honestly, the way it's like the slow-mo action movies.
Yeah, it actually brings you to the action part. Like he's actually fit.
And exactly, dude. It's a Sherlock Holmes who's like shredded.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he can actually fight.
He can fight, and it's just like it just pauses and he just breaks down like
he goes a beautiful
in
mind.
His mind. Exactly.
He goes straight up beautiful milestone.
And it goes like slow-mo a lot too.
There it does the voiceover. It's like,
yeah,
and then I'll hit him in the nose and break his nose this way, and then he just does the whole thing.
Jab. Discombobulate.
Yeah. Break.
Yes.
Leg bone.
Yes. Uppercut. Fractured jaw.
Fractured nose. Broken.
Rehab time.
Into brain.
3 weeks.
drink a scotch.
Yeah,
Let's go.
dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
It makes Sherlock Holmes feel more of like a superhero.
Cool guy that I want to be.
Yeah, I want to hang out with him.
And Jude Law is the fucking man,
Dude,
by the way.
always pissed off at him.
I know, dude. It's a great back
Reminds
and
me of
forth.
someone.
And the second one was so good too.
The second one was phenomenal.
The first one was a Game of Shadows. Second one
was Game of Shadows.
Second one was Game of Shadows.
Yeah, sequel.
That was with the redhead dude, and they're fucking dude. They're playing chess the whole game in their heads.
Yeah.
The whole movie.
Moriarty.
They're playing chess in their heads.
I know, man. It's a crazy movie. It's a crazy movie.
All right, what about next pick? We got to move along here.
We're moving along. We're doing Equilibrium.
Equilibrium.
Now, if you haven't seen Equilibrium, if you don't have
Christian Bale?
Christian Bale again. But it's like The Matrix before The Matrix.
Really?
It's this crazy. Actually, it might not be before The Matrix, but it's another one of these movies. This dystopia. It's where like people are not able to pretty much learn anymore. They're not supposed to be able to see art. They're not supposed to be able to like expand their mind. Everything should be set. And this is the story of him being one of the officers that actually enforces these laws. So the first scene you see, they literally break into the spot and burn the Mona Lisa because it's a piece of art. Yeah. So it's really crazy. It's got a lot of action. It's sci-fi. It's awesome. Get it.
What year is this?
This is 2002. Tay Diggs is in this too, actually.
Get out of town.
Yep. And
two, so right
Dafoe.
after The Matrix.
Yeah,
Matrix
right
99.
after. Yep. So he did this, and like there's the final scene is one of the coolest fight scenes I've seen. Does it with swords.
That's dope.
Pretty gnarly. Pretty gnarly. And now my number one, Green Street Hooligans.
Never saw it.
Oh, another Elijah Wood. Now, people sometimes can't get past the fact that it's Elijah Wood because Elijah Wood's this tiny little skinny dude, and they turn him into a hooligan, a football hooligan.
So another skinny tiny dude
for West Ham United. Yeah, but one that can fight. All of a sudden, he's a fighter, and it's the story. He's actually a journalist. Something happens. He gets sent to England or he leaves. He goes to England to stay with his sister. His sister's husband has a crazy brother who's a huge supporter of the West Ham football team in England. Meets him. They take him to a game. He turns into like the love of this because I think at first he's trying to write a story about it. He thinks it might be a good idea. So he takes notes because that's what he does as a journalist, just takes notes of everything. That's just how his brain works. And they teach him that there's firms in English football. Each team has their group, and at the end of games, they fight. Literally fist fights, no weapons. They set it up and everything. It's crazy. And you see his journey through that, and then of course there's things that happen that turn the story on him, and you have to check it out. But it also shows you about the firms in England and how people really think soccer's badass. Watch this.
Really?
Because
what if I don't think it's badass?
Well, then watch it because then you're gonna learn it is.
Really?
Yeah. People like to fight, man. Hooligans. They got the firms. Got a lot of support. A lot of
heart.
It's like a religion back over there.
Cult even.
It's not even. It's not that it's cult. This is just pure love. This is pure love for a game, and it's culty. Unreal. You can leave. No one's stopping you. No one's stopping you.
Okay.
No one's stopping you, Anthony.
How is it? Is it filmed like a documentary? I know you kind of said it was like
no. It's more of a no. It's more like an indie film. It's really? A little bit more rugged, a little bit more.
A lot of handheld work.
Yeah. Especially in the fight scenes and stuff. But cool. Also it's a young Charlie Hunnam. If you don't know who that is, he's the guy from Sons of Anarchy, the lead.
Oh, okay.
The blonde hair, long blonde hair.
Right.
He plays the guy that pretty much gets Elijah Wood's character into the hooliganism, and it's unreal, man. It's something that came out, like I said, in 2005 actually, and it was so underground, but everybody that watches soccer knew about it. And again, it made Elijah Wood look like a badass, which you didn't expect after. What's the other one where he plays the little people?
Lord of the Rings.
There you go.
The little people.
What are they?
They're hobbits.
There you go. Whatever.
Oh, dude, that's a great top 5.
It's a lot, yeah, man.
Any honorable mentions?
I'm not even going to go into them because you've actually said I've seen your list, and it's a good list. I could honorable mention like 7 of yours.
I know, dude. It's so good.
All right,
Also, before we get to my picks,
please.
we have a few comments from my mother,
Oh,
who had some picks of her own.
did she?
That I
When is she gonna come in live? I
she
need her
really
over
should.
here. I need her like sitting right next to us.
I know that'd be dope. Maybe I'm down with that. She loves movies. I mean, where do you think I get it from?
Yeah.
My mother says one American Made.
Solid with what's his name? Tom Cruise.
I never saw it.
It's a new one. It's about the he's a pilot and he smuggles drugs.
No shit.
I think that's the one that I'm thinking of. Yeah, American Made. I think I saw this one on one of them. Yeah. Tom Cruise. Yeah. He's a pilot.
Recruited by CIA to provide reconnaissance on burgeoning communist threat in Central America, and soon finds himself in charge of one of the biggest covert CIA operations in the history of the United States. Operation spawns the birth of the Medellin cartel.
Yeah.
It almost brings down the Reagan White
The
House.
Medellin.
Medellin. So this is a true story.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
It's crazy.
Wow, Mom,
I just
all
haven't
right,
seen it. That's
dude.
definitely one.
And then one that surprises me,
Which is-
Constantine, which I almost picked this one because it's
I
a great
know.
movie.
It's great.
Keanu Reeves,
Yep.
Demon Hunter.
Yep.
Oh, dude, it's so good with Rachel Weisz.
I think he said he would want to do another Constantine, but no one wants
and
to
it's
do
also based on a comic book too.
Yeah.
It was a really good rendition of
Yeah,
the comic book.
It's
So
really cool.
great pick by Mom.
Yep.
She also says Demolition Man.
Oh, with Stallone and
Wesley Snipes.
Wesley Snipes. I
Yeah,
actually watched that a
dude.
few months ago. It is definitely a
good.
sleeper. That one's so good.
And then searching for Bobby Fischer.
Yes.
Is that Bobby Fischer the chess player?
Yep.
So this is a chess movie.
Yep. This was with oh my god.
Tom Hardy.
No. This is
Christian
This is
Bale.
an old movie. No.
Oh wait, doesn't Tobey Maguire play Bobby Fischer?
Look it up. But who's the Morpheus from Lawrence Fishburne
Lawrence
is in
Fishburne?
his movie. Lawrence Fishburne's the guy who
Oh,
yeah.
no, this is not it. Max.
Yeah. So Lawrence Fishburne is a
Does this have anything to do with Bobby Fischer?
it is, but it's about the new Bobby Fischer pretty much.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking there's a Bobby Fischer biopic that Tobey Maguire plays the biopic.
No, but this is different. This is actually a classic.
Oh.
This movie's phenomenal. It's pretty much shows kind of like the strategicness of real formal
Oh.
chess, and then this kid's a genius who wants to learn about everything, and he's a fast learner. But Lawrence Fishburne's character is a street hustling chess player, a speed chess player.
Mm.
So what happens is it doesn't match with the like traditional way of playing that he's
Right.
being taught, and he likes to play with these guys, and he starts learning how to play this style. And so then he has to find ways of mixing and matching, but he's just a boy,
Right.
and but he's so good. It's a really great movie. That's a great pick.
Wow. I think she had one more too. I could be wrong. Nope.
Let's see. Yeah, but
I
Searching
said-
by I might have to go watch that again. I watched it again a few months ago. It's so good.
I have to watch that in general. I think.
Yeah, please do.
Anyway, let's get to my picks here.
Let's get them.
Because I'm super excited for my picks.
I know you have solid.
I
picks.
know. The first one I'm going to go for, because, they were kind of talking about how it's really not that underrated. I think it is.
But you described it well for a Scorsese film.
Gangs of New York is my first pick. And the reason why I think it's underrated, it was made in 2002. I guess it was kind of long too. It must have been a little over 3 hours, the runtime.
Aren't they all?
I know, which aren't they all? Well, actually,
Scorsese movies.
almost 3 hours. So, but even on the long end for him, I feel like 2.5 is
Yeah.
probably his wheelhouse right there. But I personally, it's one of the greatest movies I've ever seen.
I love it.
I mean, Daniel Day-Lewis does a phenomenal job,
Dude,
dude.
everything.
You have Daniel Day-Lewis. You have Leonardo DiCaprio, Cameron Diaz. Of course, you have some side characters. John C. Riley.
Yeah, he's part of the head
well.
of the other crew.
Yeah, he was head of the crew. Liam Neeson started out as a
Yeah.
priest, dude. It's a phenomenal movie, and it's follows along Leonardo DiCaprio, who as a young boy witnessed this kind of war between there's 5 gangs that kind of
5
control
points
New
in New
York. The
York.
5 points in New York, which is a true story, by the way. And Daniel Day-Lewis is more of a nationalist type of view, where he believes that they should stop kind of allowing all these Irish, specifically immigrants at the time, into the country. And then Liam Neeson takes that he's an Irish priest who kind of stands up for the rights of those immigrants and stuff, and they fight in the beginning. Daniel Day-Lewis kills Liam Neeson stabs him in the back, actually. So a big no-no there because this is a time where it's all about honor and respect and, whatever. And then Leonardo DiCaprio runs away, comes back as an older man, and wants to seek some revenge here on Daniel Day-Lewis. And Daniel Day-Lewis is absolute.
The Butcher, right?
He's the Butcher, yeah.
He's the Butcher.
Great job.
Which
by
I also
him.
think is based off of a real character.
Yeah,
a real
guy. Yeah,
called the Butcher.
And he looks so menacing. He has that
the twirly mustache.
The twirly mustache, the greasy hair, the big top hat. His suits are ridiculous.
Oh, he looks so greasy.
And the reason why I think it's underrated, I think people rate it pretty highly. I don't think it's as well known as it should be.
Yeah.
And it also got snubbed from the Oscars. So this was back in 2002. I think it was, in the 2003 Oscars because it was late or whatever. But Daniel Day-Lewis didn't win. Adrian Brody won that year for The Pianist. The Pianist. I say Pianist.
Okay.
The Pianist.
That's okay.
Pianist, if you want to say that, it's fine.
Keep it
So,
safe
which
out.
I mean, again, Adrian Brody killed it there, but then Scorsese got robbed, and the movie got robbed by Chicago.
Oh God, that's because all of a sudden musicals are coming back.
Yeah, dude, give me a break.
That's why I don't like the Oscars anymore.
Chicago is all right.
Yeah.
House
You
of
should go to
Gucci,
the
my mom
DTV
says.
Awards. They're gonna be sick.
House of Gucci, I didn't see actually, Mom. But
I need
if
to
you
watch
say it
House
was
of
good,
Gucci.
I kind of heard it was like not that great, to be honest. But nonetheless, dude, that's my number 5
That's
pick.
a solid one. I think you're right. For a Scorsese film, it's not as well known, even
Definitely
though it's
not.
like, God, it's so good.
So good, dude.
So much
good.
fun action, so much
know.
craziness, and the electricity between DiCaprio and what's his face is just out of control. Out of control.
Okay.
Oh boy. But yeah, what's up? How we doing?
We're going to your wide camera.
We're going
dude.
to my wide,
Yeah.
please. Here, hello. My wide. That's not my wide. This is my wide. Hello, wide. Where are you bringing that camera? You bringing it to yourself? Yeah. See?
Are you actually?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome, dude.
We're trying to get him on. I'm
Hell
telling you.
yeah, bud.
No, that's me. No.
Oh,
Oh no, he's just stealing it. Never
I'm
mind.
stealing.
He's
Oh,
literally
okay,
just
all right,
stealing,
yeah,
stealing the camera.
that's
I
fine.
just lost my close up.
That's all right. We got to move along here.
Yeah. Next.
My next pick, dude. Tron Legacy.
Interesting.
I watched the original Tron back in the day.
This is with Kurt Russell, right?
No, it's
No.
with Jeff Bridges.
Jeff Bridges. My bad. I
Jeff
always mix those
Bridges.
two up.
Kurt Russell, though, that would have been dope.
Yeah.
Jeff Bridges, phenomenal. The original Tron was crazy. But just back then it was like the 80s. The effects weren't really there. But do you know what Tron's about?
Yeah, of course.
He creates this kind of virtual world, gets sucked into it,
Yep. Can't get out.
and can't get out of it, right? But obviously the second one follows his son.
Yeah.
Who
who has to race throughout the thing too?
right, who realize his dad is trapped in the game,
Yeah.
doesn't really know, but finds like some clue. Forget how it starts. Finds some clue, goes to the arcade. Name of the arcade, forgot. Something with an F, I think. But anyway, he gets sucked into the game as well.
Yeah.
And now he realizes he's kind of in this world. And at first, he meets who he thinks is his dad.
Yeah, but it's not.
But it's really a program that betrayed him.
Yeah.
Who is a carbon copy of himself. He built himself to help him build the world and everything.
Yep.
And at the same time, like these, I forget what they're called, isotopes, something like that. I think were the people that were made. It was like
It created for the actual game.
they got created on its own. Like
its
literally
own, yeah.
in this virtual world, like an evolution
Yeah.
took place.
The
where these-
AI learned.
Yeah, the AI
how to-
learned, and these new organisms were like made and everything.
Yeah.
And it was just a really phenomenal movie, dude. A phenomenal. It was a sequel. It wasn't even really a
It was a
reboot.
reboot, yeah.
And Olivia Wilde was in it. That other dude who was in Friday Night Lights, the blonde dude, I forget his name. It was a great movie, and I thought, of course, Disney made it. Daft Punk had a dope,
Daft Punk had a huge song
spot in it
yeah.
as well, dude. It was a phenomenal movie. Really enjoyed it. But yeah, that's my I guess number 4. Number 3, I'm gonna go. Did I pick 6? I did pick 6.
Yeah,
Idiot.
you had it.
I'm gonna go Terminal. Not Colin Hanks. Tom Hanks, directed by Steven Spielberg. Great movie.
Yeah.
Again, people don't even realize that Spielberg directed this.
Yeah, exactly.
honestly.
I mean, it's weird because it's a whole movie inside of a terminal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's inside JFK Airport, actually.
Yeah.
And it kind of takes place, obviously, the time it came out, whatever. Stanley Tucci's like the head.
Of the
of the airport.
Of the airport, yeah.
It's like the head guy at the airport, whatever. And Tom Hanks plays this guy, Samelsky or whatever. He's from a country, right? And he's coming over to like spread his father's ashes.
There
something
was a
like
whole
that.
story.
Like his dad had passed away. He came here to find someone who played in a band with him, I think, something like that.
Is that what it was?
But like, on the flight over, there was like a military coup in his country and the government fell, and his country literally did not exist anymore. So his passport was invalid, and Stanley Tucci explains it where he kind of fell into this really narrow crack in the system, and he cannot let him into America. So he must live in this terminal until they figure something out
for him. Yeah, which is not far from real things that have happened.
Right. I feel like that's something that could happen.
Yeah, easily.
Which is stupid, but nonetheless, Stanley Tucci plays this phenomenal character where he believes that the fact that Tom Hanks is in this terminal is like a blip on his like beautiful airport. So he does what does everything he can to kind of get him to leave, get him out of there. At one point, he lets him go, and Tom Hanks is like, "After all this, you just let me walk out." And doesn't end up leaving. He falls in with Catherine Zeta-Jones, and at the same time, he's helping this dude who works at the place to help fall in love with the girl he loves, who's Zoe Saldana. It's a great cast, dude.
Great.
And Tom Hanks does a phenomenal job. And
it's Tom Hanks.
Dude, it's Tom Hanks. And again, it plays another like almost like Castaway type movie where it's all about him. It's all him. A lot of his own internal dialogue. Him trying to deal with being this. I doesn't know anything about America. He's from this weird European country, but definitely overlooked for Tom Hanks. Overlooked for Spielberg as well. Underrated for sure.
Love it.
My next one, I'm gonna go Clue. The Clue movie, so underrated. I feel like this board game's underrated in general. Love the board game.
Isn't Alan Rickman in that movie?
No, Timothy Curry.
Timothy Curry, thank you.
Tim Curry's in it. I'm trying to see. It came out in 1985.
I think I watched this with my wife because she told me about it.
This movie is it's hilarious. It gets you jumpy sometimes.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're getting murdered.
Of course.
So all the people, like Mrs. White and Professor Plum and Mr. Green and Colonel Mustard, Mrs. Peacock, all the characters from Clue, blackmailed to go to this mansion. And there's a murder in the mansion, right? Murder. And they're trying to figure out who it is, but they're all like kind of stupid. Obviously, they're all trying to figure out what they've been blackmailed there for.
Boneheads.
And they start to realize that people know each other and stuff, but they don't know, that they know each other. It's an awesome movie. There's mystery, there's comedy, there's crime. Yep. It's a great time, dude. People get murdered, dude.
Murdered.
My next one, which is my last one, I guess.
I think so.
I'm gonna go Grind.
Dude, you know that your whole picks, none of them you said that you wrote in this document. It's great.
Oh, in the doc, I told you that.
You just freaking just left me hanging. I thought I was so excited for all these.
Really?
I was like, Gang of New York. No.
New York, I got.
Tell me Grind.
X-Men First Class. Swim Fan was tough to get rid of too. Swim Fan was so good.
Yeah. Fifth Element too, but
Fifth Element also underrated.
Give me the Grind. If people don't know Grind,
if you don't know Grind, like go out right now this episode and go watch it.
So much
because it's a phenomenal time.
So ridiculous.
It's an early 2000s movie. When I was a kid, professional skateboarding was so dope. I thought, and I wanted to be a professional skateboarder as a kid.
Of course.
So obviously, I saw this movie. And it's like fucking Sweet Lou, dude, and Matt, and then the main dude, Eric, the dude who works at Chili and such.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Chili.
Was this post Brink? This was like a more extreme
this
Brink.
is like the adult cool
Brink,
one.
Yeah. It's the best.
Yeah, dude. And of course, you have like almost the entire cast of Jackass. Chris Pontius is in it.
Right.
The big dude. Bam Margera's in it.
Yeah.
Because obviously they're all skateboarders and stuff. Steve-O is in it. It's just phenomenal. I don't think Tony Hawk is in it, but they have
a bunch of others. I think Bob Burnquist is in it.
Bob Burnquist is in it. I think Andy McDonald's in it as well. There's just some great movies going on, dude. What's going on here?
No.
There's just some it's a phenomenal movies, hilarious, coming of age film.
Yep.
All right, and it's just again one of those early 2000s movies because they think of American Pie, whatever.
What is it an early 2000s movie?
Underrated.
Jesus.
All right. And just because Manny Honorable mention for me, Killing Them Softly.
Yeah.
Recently came out 2015 or 2017.
Yeah. On Netflix. I think it's
on Netflix. Brad Pitt. James Gandolfini is in it too. Yeah, dude. And Brad Pitt plays like this hitman guy, really fucking clean cut, doesn't give a shit, gets the job done, does whatever it takes, you know, and he just lays down the wood. And it's also there's an underlying tone of that kind of questions American, you know, capitalistic sorts of ideals and stuff like that, and what it really means to be an American, and how Brad Pitt kind of views that. So that was a great honorable mention there, just because Manny kind of called me out there. I had other picks. X-Men First Class. Who's going to play Magneto? What's his name? The actor
who plays who?
Magneto.
Oh, I forget his name.
For some reason, I'm thinking James Van Der Beek.
James Van Der Beek. Imagine if he played.
No, yeah, definitely not. Michael Fassbender. Michael Fassbender. Phenomenal job. Even as when he was a kid, oh my God. Swim fan, really good.
That was actually
it was with the dude from Clock Stoppers, actually. And the chick got crazy, ran over his girlfriend, threw him in the pool. But, dude, I'll spoil the ending. He drowns her. That's the ending. Fatal Attraction, okay? Michael Douglas, Glenn Close, Drowned. But this is the teenage version.
Beautiful.
Black Hawk Down, totally underrated war movie. You think Saving Private Ryan, We Were Soldiers. No. Black Hawk Down.
Black Hawk Down.
Bang,
that movie's
story.
Amazing.
And it's talk about the cast, dude. It's unbelievable.
Everybody.
Young people everywhere, dude.
Shooting.
Tom Hardy, I think.
Oh, my God.
Not Ethan Hawke, but the other Hawke brother.
So many Hawks.
Fifth Element, too. Bruce Willis, Mila Jovovich. Who's Gary Oldman?
Gary Oldman. Half of his face.
Half of his face, and he bleeds
Chris Tucker
syrup,
over here.
Chris Tucker.
Come on.
Welcome to Floston Paradise.
Yeah. Love it.
But yeah, guys. So that's pretty much it right there. I know.
What a day.
Coming to America, my mom says.
Coming to America.
Royal penis is clean.
Royal penis is clean.
Your Highness. All right, you guys have anything else? We just reached an hour. Manny, anything else?
No, I think we're good. I think that was phenomenal. I think everyone enjoyed that.
Michael, Renee, anything?
Nope. Wow.
Nothing. Clock Stoppers.
Yes, the dude from Swim Fans. That's a great episode, guys. I love it.
Give some thanks out there.
I want to thank everyone there for tuning in. The
Please
comments were great today, Mom. I really appreciate you staying on. Double duty, both shows. She's off today. It's a Monday.
Oh, that's why she's listening.
Yeah, that's why she's off today.
I love it.
Swan's closed Monday, so day no need to work.
No need.
I want to thank everyone to tune in. Thanks for tuning in, dude. Thanks for watching. Please go like this video on YouTube. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to Downtime TV on YouTube.
Spread the word.
Go follow us on Instagram.
Get some
Facebook,
merch.
Twitch, Twitter. We can get some merch. My merch is at home with my mom.
Yes.
But I'll be sure to be wearing it soon once I go home.
Make sure to get it sent to the right address.
I don't want to blame anyone, but I won't blame anyone.
We're not going to blame anybody.
But thanks for tuning in, guys. Great episode today. Underrated movies.
Underrated people.
These are all underrated. They
just
will
like us.
Take you by surprise. I love surprises.
We are surprises.
So we'll see you. Actually, I think we'll do it on Thursday, our next episode.
Thursday, possibly.
I think Friday, I'm not going to be here.
You're not going to be here, so Thursday.
So Thursday, you're down, Manny?
We're going to figure it out, yeah.
We're going to figure it out.
We're going to figure out what's topics. If you have a topic that you want us to talk about, send us an email. Let's
DM me.
go.
Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our bloodline. You make us love what we do.